Hi, I'm Adrian Mark.
Oh, that's so gross.
I'm eating a corn dog.
AJ's eating a corn dog. This is American Idiots Abroad. So gross. Hi, and welcome back to American Idiots Abroad. If you're listening for the first time, thank you very much for tuning in.
And if you're listening for the last time, we're sorry to see you go.
We're sorry to be such huge disappointments, Mom. So this is a podcast where we discuss the similarities and differences between the US and the UK, some misconceptions that we are going to be debunking or confirming along the way. So I'm from Silicon Valley, California.
Yeah, and I'm from Boston.
And this week's guest is a very special Geordie. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, I can't believe he's called a very special Geordie.
Yo, Geordie, it's your birthday.
We gon' party like it's your birthday.
That's a better introduction. Yeah.
And your name?
Yes. So, my name is Lauren Amour.
Ooh.
Very
fancy.
French, very French.
Very French.
My band's called San Junipero. Mm-hmm. And we are a pop band.
Oh, like the Black Mirror episode.
Yes, exactly like that. Yeah, and so we do, like, pop stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Pop stuff.
Pop stuff, yeah.
Pop stuff.
Pop stuff.
So today's topic, we are going to be talking about some of those misconceptions that I was talking about earlier.
British misconceptions of America.
I don't know what songs I just did, but...
You did Doctor Who, didn't you?
Is Ooey Ooh a
Doctor Who.
Oh.
You got it.
Song written by the one and only Doctor Who. Originally performed by Doctor Who.
The very famous artist.
Prolific songwriter, Doctor Who.
He makes those Beats headphones, right?
Yeah, he does, actually.
Dr. Dre, Doctor Who. Yeah, him. Yeah, so you were just in America.
Yes, yeah.
Which is a country that we like to talk about on this podcast.
Yeah.
And you are from a country that we also like to talk about on this podcast called the United Kingdom.
Yes.
Lauren, as a Geordie, that means that she is from Newcastle.
Yes.
And Newcastle is
It's nothing like Old Castle.
No, or White Castle.
Do you want to know why it's called Newcastle?
Go on.
I read this fact just yesterday.
What?
Because...
Fresh facts.
I read that it was because somebody came and built a wooden castle in, like, 1401, and that was, like, the Newcastle.
Oh, I believe you. But only
look,
because
it's
you
not
have a
anymore.
date, and it's too specific to not be
1401.
true. So you just came back.
Yes.
Why don't you tell everyone where you went?
Not all at once, but in the past, like, 3 months, I went to New York, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Philadelphia. If you can include
Shout
that
out
one.
to Philly. Wait, what do you mean if you can include that
Because I spent a lot of the time in Terminal 2.
Fair enough.
It's no shade to Philly. What she's saying is that her flight was canceled and she spent 2 solid days in the Philadelphia airport.
No.
Yeah, I was Tom Hanks in the terminal. That
Oh
was
my
me.
gosh, you lucky girl.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is a gem.
It was amazing because when I got bored, I could, like, just go to the next terminal. I was, like, having food in Terminal 5, having a bit of shop in Terminal 3.
Did you go to a
They do
Chili's
have a
when you were in the
big-
States?
Yes.
You went to Chili's? How was it? Did you get the triple dipper? Did you get
No.
the Southwest egg rolls?
The thing is, though, it was my friend that liked it more, and because I'm not really into that.
Guys, Chili's is my favorite restaurant of all time.
AJ has the taste buds of a 5-year-old. This is a confirmed fact, though.
I mean, I'm not ordering mac and cheese off the menu.
You literally ordered mac and cheese and corn dogs as your go-to meal today, didn't you?
I'm eating them right now, yes.
Yeah, so don't come for me.
That's very true.
It's literally they're right in front of him right now. They're adult because they're vegan.
I want a lawyer.
I played the fifth.
I need representation.
Doctor Who.
Read me my Miranda rights.
I love you, but Chili's is not good. I'm not the decider of what's
Did
good
you
and
get
not
the
good.
Southwestern egg rolls?
South what?
Southwestern egg rolls.
No.
Well, you didn't go to Chili's then. So you went to Las Vegas.
Yes, California.
Los Angeles.
Wait, is California and LA the same thing? Would you like class it as the same thing?
Well, LA is in California.
Yeah.
So, which city was the best, do you think?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Oh my god, yes.
What misconceptions did you have going in there?
Well, actually, the first one was probably in the airport because I was brought up on like Disney Channel, and in fact,
Weren't
for
we all?
a brief time, I actually had a little American accent when I was a kid because all I'd watch was like Playhouse Disney, and I thought like when you got off the plane, everyone was gonna be like just a stereotypical happy Disney, but passport control.
No.
Broke it. American Dream. Smashed.
No.
It is not like Disney, no.
No, it is not. Like, I was like stepping off the plane.
Hopped at the plane at
Yes. I had the dream in my cardigan. And he was like, you're not coming in.
and the Doctor Who song was on.
In Britain, when you're like dancing with mates or whatever, you'll be dancing like kind of a bit maybe goofier, or it's like a bit further apart. There's a bit of space. But when we dance together, we fucking grind. You'll have like lines and rows of people just grinding on each other. I've been to parties. I remember like the one party that I went to in high school, like there was literally every single person that was at the party was like, it was like a conga line of just grinding.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, like, because if you're on a night out, you're gonna like get drunk and dance. Actually, that's a misconception. You can't get drunk in America unless you're a millionaire, because the price of alcohol is so expensive.
So real.
Oh, because I have not been to the States since I've been legal, so I don't know this.
But okay, where I'm from is the most expensive place to live in the United States.
Brag about it.
No, I'm not bragging about it. I was born there when it was not that, and then the .com boom happened, and then that's where they all just happened to be.
So you knew it before it was famous.
Oh my God, I literally hate you. Anyway, I was at a restaurant, and I just walked up, and I thought, okay, what would be the cheapest drink? Because in Liverpool, you can get like a double vodka cranberry for like £2.50, or like £3.50 somewhere. I was at a restaurant, first mistake. Second mistake, I didn't ask for a specific type of vodka.
Wait, you went to a restaurant just to drink? Did you go to the bar?
Yeah, I went to the bar.
Oh, okay.
So it's a chain, and they have these things.
Chili's also has a bar. I'd like to throw that out there.
Oh, okay. Fuck Chili's.
This is sponsored by Chili's.
They hand me a double vodka cranberry, and guess how much it was? Just give me a number.
I already know how much it's gonna be.
Go.
£6 or $6.
Give me dollars.
I'm gonna estimate $44.
No.
44 for a double vodka.
I paid that in Caesar's Palace. That's how much I paid.
Also,
wait, for one drink?
Wait.
For one drink.
$44?
$44. And that isn't an exaggeration. People are like, oh no, like what's the real number? I think I'm exaggerating. That was the real number. And I tipped him too.
Wait, what did you get?
What?
A vodka lime and soda. That is it. Literally, go to Vegas and pay these prices.
Okay,
Vegas.
Yeah, that was.
I've never been in
So
Vegas.
mine was just a restaurant. It wasn't even Caesar's Palace. It was just a Mexican restaurant, and it was $27.
Yeah, believable.
I returned it.
What?
Did you? You did not.
You should get so much alcohol that you get alcohol poisoning and get your stomach pumped for free for $27.
Yeah. I know! I was like, this is the craziest shit! Whenever I tell people how far apart certain things are, it blows their fucking minds here.
Yes, I would agree with that, definitely.
Yeah, like on a map where people say, oh, Boston, that's like close to New York, right? And I'm like, yeah. Distance-wise, it doesn't look very far.
It's like an inch on a map.
But then I'm like, yeah, that's a 6-hour drive.
Yeah, when I went to New York, I wanted to go, it's like the most nerdy thing I'll ever see in my life, but I wanted to go to like, you know, like the Amityville Horror House. Because that seems like it would be like near New York, and it was like, it wasn't, but I think it's like in Amityville, which I thought was New York.
It's New York State.
Yes.
So there's the city and then there's the state, and that's something that like gets people fucked up. The city itself is already fucking massive, so people are like, oh, well, all the things that I think are here must be here.
It's like if London was called England City.
So like one thing that will blow people's minds is like, for example, you went to LA. LA is very big though, because you have the city and then you have the county. In Los Angeles County, you'll find a lot of other landmarks that people associate with being LA, like as if it's all one city, one big thing, but in fact, like, things will be quite spread out. I think it like really fucks with people's brains, like how far things are. Did you see any like celebrities or any
No, but that's a misconception, because the friend that I went with, hi Georgia, she literally was like, we were in the pool in Las Vegas and she was like, tomorrow I'm gonna see Kim Kardashian. And I was like, no. But like, I think...
Wow. Like Kim Kardashian's just like waiting there for like fan encounters.
She's shopping.
When you are in Southern California, you do see celebrities like, not regularly.
I've had a lot of people here think that I'm famous or treat me like I'm famous just because I'm from the US.
Yeah.
I can just kind of talk to anyone. They'll be like, oh, you're American. And they'll get really excited. But then they'll kind of, start asking me questions like, I've had a few times people ask me, like, what famous people do you know? Or, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm talking to someone, like, straight out of the movies.
I think I get that because before I went over, well, more so when I was a younger teenager, if I had met you, I would have been so interested because, like, England and America are so far away, and to be honest, a lot of the English telly is like dominated by American things. I know obviously England now has a much bigger sort of TV scene, but I think it's much more interesting.
How do people respond to you in America? Are people like excited?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. In New York, absolutely not.
But because you don't have like the posh, like British accent, do people even know that you're British?
Yeah, it's really funny because I was talking to somebody in Las Vegas and he was like, oh, you're from England? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, hello. And I was like, what are you hearing when I'm like doing an impression of how I sound? And he was like, hello, I know the Queen. And I was like, I don't sound like that.
Not at all.
What are you talking about? But yeah, like, so basically...
Do you know the Queen, though?
Yeah, everyone in England knows the Queen.
Do you go to church with like the Queen's cousin?
Yeah, it's England, it's small.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was like bizarre that he was hearing that, because I know that you aren't hearing that.
Definitely not.
What are you hearing?
I'm hearing like, hello, I'm the Queen. I was joking.
Hello, governor.
So in New York, they don't care?
No, but in Las Vegas, we were waiting to cross the road and we were looking at the wrong set of traffic lights. And there was this group of women. They were like, why are you waiting? And I was like, oh, because I don't know how to cross the road. And she was like, where you from? And I was like, oh, England. And then they were asking us questions when really I wanted to be asking them questions because I was more interested in them. But yeah, so they were interested in me. But if that was New York, they just weren't bothered at all.
Another misconception that I think is really, really funny and something that I didn't realize until like several years after being here. A lot of British people think that we have to put in the dash for our phone numbers. Like they're always like, oh, your phone numbers are so complicated because you have to like put 978 in parentheses and then like 555-5555.
That's hilarious.
I still thought that up until a few weeks ago, to be honest.
Are you serious?
It wasn't until I typed in an American number and it changed it first. I was like, how are you so clever, phone? How did you know?
Hilarious. I didn't think that British people thought that.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't either.
That's
and I was just
too
like,
much.
whoa.
That's too much.
It's just easier to read.
It is.
Yeah, they're doing like a chunk of...
I think your numbers are hard to read.
A chunk of 4 and then a chunk of 6?
No, it's a chunk of 5 and then a chunk of 6.
Is that the same amount of
5
numbers
if
we
you have the
have?
0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do we have that amount of numbers, though? Like, have we got the same?
So the pretty way to write a British number is +44 parentheses 0. You can do one or the other. And then 5555 space 555555. So 4 numbers and then 6 numbers. Because we have 3, 3, and 4, but then we have the international code, which is the +1. So we actually have 10, like, across the board. But people think that there are more here just because you do +44 instead of +1. Or you can do +44 and add the 0.
So right now we're going to take a little break. And
so AJ can finish his corn dogs.
So AJ can eat his corn dogs and macaroni and cheese.
Vegan mac and cheese and vegan corn dogs.
So it makes it adult somehow.
No, it makes it healthier. We just have to
healthier. During this break, we're going to listen to one of San Junipero's tracks. Which one?
Should we do Black Ice?
Yeah, let's do it.
Black Ice, yeah.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
This song is Black Ice by San Junipero.
Oh, this is so right. You got me feeling golden, hypnotized. You've been showing signs like everybody knows, so do you mind? In your eyes I can spy something different. Realize we are quite introvert. Time and time you and I stay so here. Maybe this can work. lights are glowing on us. Play my favorite song, cause maybe I'll forgive all the fights. Maybe I'll get over everything I told ya. Been a roller coaster at times. Tell me not to go now. Driving down the road into black ice. Oh, this is so right. You got me feeling golden, hypnotized. You've been showing signs like everybody loves, so do you mind?
People are always asking me about like the obesity crisis in the US.
Oh, yeah.
And they're always like, isn't everyone just like obese there? And I'm like, no.
No.
What?
I don't know what the statistics are, but I do know that the average size of a British woman and the average size of an American woman is the same.
I think it's a lot easier to eat more healthy here or to consume less calories because the McDonald's here, a large, is like a medium in America at best.
Yeah, like food portions and stuff. Yeah, no, it's whack in the States.
And do you have the sugar tax?
No.
Well, yeah, so basically that ruined everyone's life when that came here. I'm still upset about that.
We should welcome the listeners back.
Oh, yeah.
So we're back. That was Black Ice.
That was amazing.
Thanks.
What's that song about?
I didn't write it.
Oh. What do you interpret that song
Yeah, I
to
know,
be
I'm so
about?
upset. I interpret it to be about fancying somebody and, you know, just seeing if it'll work out. I hope that's what it's about.
I hope so too, for your sake.
Yes.
I hope that it's not some like Illuminati, you know, secret hidden messages.
Or that's exactly
Play
what
it
it
backwards,
is.
let's see.
Yes. Play it in reverse.
Yeah, so if you play Black Ice in reverse.
You'll hear Hail Satan.
Okay, so this is Black Ice in reverse. Confirmed. Beyonce is also a part of this.
Jay-Z is an Illuminati.
So is Jesus. Jesus was the original founder of the Illuminati.
George W. Bush is in the Illuminati.
Blue Ivy is in the Illuminati.
The Queen's corgis are in the Illuminati.
The Native Americans are not in the Illuminati.
How long is this going on?
And we're back. And we're back. So that was in reverse. And I think there were a lot of hidden messages.
I think there were some
there.
hidden messages in there.
I think so.
That's awkward.
Yeah. Awkward.
I thought, growing up, that if you went to Hollywood, you would 100 million% be a star. I would say like, right, well, I'm just gonna move to Hollywood, and I would just meet somebody. I'd meet a director, or I'd get like a record deal, or literally, I was like, oh, there's so many of them. It's like, it's easy. But then when I spoke to you, and I was like, why would you come to England? You had actually said there's more chance to be recognised here because there's less.
There's less competition.
Yes, yeah.
People do have that misconception just generally, I think. Even within the United States, people feel that way.
I mean, and we don't help by making movies about that exact thing.
Exactly.
Every
Over
film
and
is like that.
over.
Like visual representation of the American dream.
I feel like lots of people presume that there's lots of like serial killers almost in America.
And what about guns? Because I've had a few people ask me, that they're like, oh, everyone just has a gun. Do you own a gun? And I'm like, no, I don't own a gun.
Yes, well, actually, I would have presumed that you both did. And I know that probably sounds so really stupid, but that's the way that the media portrays it to be. But saying that, numerous occasions talking to people, being there in conversation, they did talk about the gun that they had in the house and things like that. Whereas if you were talking to somebody here, you'd literally be ringing the police and reporting that they had a gun because you're not supposed to.
Yeah. Well, people do. There are over 1 million guns here. I think that's one misconception, is that British people don't have guns.
Ooh, reverse misconception.
It is, but you know you've got to have a permit, and if the police raided this house now and found a gun,
it's just for hunting.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Lauren, for being here.
And thank you, AJ. God, I never get a thank you.
Thanks, AJ.
Thank you, Megan.
You can find Lauren and her band at what social?
Every social media, just We Are San Junipero, or if you'd like just me, Lauren Amour.
That is AMOUR.
Well done. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Exactly the way that you think it's going to be spelled, without the E at the end, though.
Yes.
Yes. Do you want another song to play out on?
Yeah.
I want another song to play out on.
I'm dying. I need a hit.
I need a hit. Give me a hit.
I'm
giving you a hit. 077.
077. That is a hit.
Nice. What is this song about?
A phone number.
It's a phone number, actually. It's a British phone number.
So basically, it's about if you're in a nightclub and like you're trying to pull somebody and you go like, what's your phone number? And they read it out, but you don't hear the rest of the number. But if you listen to the words, you'll hear what I'm talking about.
Hey, okay. And if we play this in reverse, will it just be a phone number?
Yes.
Perfect.
This is 077 by San Junipero.
The girls say that I have a bad type. It's sad, but maybe that's not a lie. I know everybody in this small town. And tonight I'm gonna let my head down, head down. I see you looking over whilst I'm standing on my own. And I don't know what you're saying, but you're pointing at my phone. I'm no one to talk to strangers, and my mom would be ashamed. But maybe it is time for a change. 0771356. You whisper to me now that you wanna know the rest of it. 0771356. You don't hear it all cause I'm shouting over music. Your boys are laughing but you're playing cool. Hands on my waist, you want me to go home with you. 0771356. 0771356. 0771356. 0771356.
Beyonce is also a part of this.
Jay-Z is in an Illuminati.
Blue Ivy is in the Illuminati.
Why is this all of the Carter family? Just different members of the Carter family?
Yes.